Yes, my dear friend, welcome back to the channel. Very good morning to you. A day after our game. Chelsea, yes, Chelsea. Chelsea at home. In Leicester's own home. Enzo Maresca visited his previous home. And not just Enzo Maresca, Dewsbury Hall as well. They visited their previous home. Ladies and gentlemen, it ended 1-2 in favor of Chelsea last night. What are your thoughts on the game? What do you think of the game? I'll be coming later this afternoon with all your messages, and I'll give you shout out. But right now, it is your breakfast, and I will not take you on a long journey. We are going to be making it very brief. But look, it was an interesting game. Not the sort of beautiful game that we always expect. But the most important thing is to get a job done, which we did. And we could have scored more if not for, yes, if not for. But ladies and gentlemen, it ended 1-2 in favor of Chelsea. One notable thing I want to talk about this morning before we go to any other thing. Enzo Maresca speaking yesterday about Enzo Fernandez. Yes, Enzo Fernandez has been talk of town for the past 2-3 weeks. Whether Maresca is not getting the best out of him, the system we are playing, the physicality, he is not physical. Some of us, we agree that he is very creative. And for the past 1 month, or let's say 3-4 weeks, Chelsea are not scoring loads of goals as we started scoring before. Why? Because we are lacking creativity in the final third. From the moment our head coach started to use Malo Gusto in a pocket space, we were not creating that much. And when we speak about it, he says, oh, yes, we lack physicality. We need physicality who will be right there to support Cole Palmer. By yesterday's game, he used Enzo Fernandez. And this is what he said. This is what Maresca said. He said, today, I thought was the right game to use Enzo. Even if he was back from international duty late. I think he did very well. I'm trying to convince Enzo in the same way as I did last year with Ndidi and Kenan Dewsbury Hall. The attacking midfielders need to arrive in the box. He says the reason why he scored today was because he was inside the box. And if he was outside of the box, he wouldn't have scored the goal. We are happy in the way Enzo is doing. Now, means that one of the reasons why he dropped Enzo is because Enzo normally would like to be outside the box. He plays from outside the box. He doesn't like to arrive in the box at the right time. So he's gotten Enzo arriving in the box at the right time to score the goal. At least that goal alone, Chelsea actually needed that goal. Oh yes, it is a goal that we need. And that is the creativity we're talking about. And when you see Enzo Fernandez playing in that space, and he also made certain changes also. Another notable one was bringing in Joao Felix. My goodness. Joao Felix in that game against Leicester. Joao Felix on the left, Cole Palmer there, Madueke there. You could see clearly the work rate of Joao Felix and Cole Palmer working together. The creativity we got in that front. This is what we've been talking about. The creativity. Joao Felix did exactly what is expected of him. What I would expect him to do is what he has done. Felix and Palmer in the half space. Wow, it was beautiful to watch. The possibilities are much more dangerous for other teams, especially if we can manage to get them both playing against big teams. If Chelsea can manage to get them playing against big teams, my goodness, we will be very much on top of games. He worked his socks off for the team. Joao Felix, he really was in to prove a point. Another career on the other side. apart from Palmer's frees up the spaces, and Palmer sometimes he needs to, or I like him when he free up the space for other players around him to flourish. Palmer like to carry players along. That is why it looks like anybody that he partners with can deliver. And I like the job that Joao Felix did yesterday. I love it. I love it. Moving forward, playing big games. My goodness. Well, right now, before I let you go, this is your breakfast. One of the biggest falls yesterday in the Premier League is Manchester City going down to Tottenham. You see, but before I talk about that, I want you to note something here. So far, Chelsea have played almost all the top teams. Almost all the top teams, and we are third. Oh yes, I believe by the end of today we should be a second. I'm not too sure on the table yet. Only 6 points behind Liverpool. We are 6 points behind Liverpool. And we've played tough games at the start of the season. Manchester City in the first game. I still want to believe that, look, when I look at our schedule for after Christmas, if we can maintain this momentum going to Christmas, when I look at our schedule after Christmas, dear friend, especially from January, I believe that those schedules are games Chelsea can easily win. If we can continue to win until January, the schedule from January going, there are games that Chelsea can easily win. If we can continue until Christmas, then believe me, we can equally fight for the league, the title. It is very possible. It is possible Chelsea can fight for the title this season. Very, very possible. Ladies and gentlemen, now let me end with Manchester City. Manchester City were down yesterday at the Etihad, 4-0. City were down to Tottenham at the Etihad. Manchester City and Pep Guardiola down by 4 at home. Man City, my goodness, the heaviest defeat of Pep Guardiola in a long memory. I don't know when was the last time. By Tottenham in City home. Tottenham beat City 4-0 away, and it's consecutive defeat for Pep Guardiola's team right now. It looks like Pep is not used to defeat. So as he's conceding right now and they are being defeated right now, they are getting lots of ideas. Pep Guardiola is not used to defeat. It's most top coaches. That is why Jose Mourinho, once he starts losing, he's losing it. For them to find a solution to get back, it's always difficult. If Jose Mourinho's team lose the game, first game, lose second one, third one continuously, the team is in crisis. That is what is happening to Pep right now. They are not used to losing. So once they lose 1, 2, 3, it becomes a crisis. Look, this tells me that Pochettino last season after all did well. And I will say it again, if Pochettino was to be with Chelsea right now, Poch would have gone for the title straight away. Because the season that Pochettino handled Chelsea, at a time like this, we have about 12 players on injury. How many players of Pep Guardiola, Man City on injury right now? How many players are on injury? But hey, let me tell you, when it comes to City, it is not yet over. It is not yet over. City 2020-2021 season, they were 8th on the league table, yet they came back and toppled Liverpool and won the league. Now, my logic is whatever that happens, City will recover their form. City will recover their form, and they are capable of putting wins together. They will definitely make top 4. No doubt about it. For me, Spurs are our competitors in this league right now. It's better to create a big gap between us and them. Spurs are our competitors in this big game, in this league, not City. Because City will surely recover. We aren't in competition with Man City. Get that clear. They are fighting for the title, not top 4, despite the recent form, which won't last. Trust me, they'll find a solution. January transfer window is coming. Pep will get a solution to it. They can still be more consistent than us. That's why I prefer Spurs defeat. But listen, don't let City fool you. Don't let that happen to you. Pep Guardiola speaking to BBC after the game. This is what he said. I'm ending here. He said, in 8 years, we've never lived this kind of situation. You see? In 8 years, we have never lived this kind of situation. Now we have to live it. And we have to break it, winning the next games. And especially the next one. We will be back. We will do it. Ladies and gentlemen, coming from Pep Guardiola, the man that is not used to losing. You can see it right there. 18th December 2020. 18th December 2020. That's 2020-2021 season. 2020. 18th December. Yes. Man City were 9th on the league table. 9th on the league table. Liverpool was leading as it is right now. And yet City came up and won the league title. This season might be different though, because the season looks like a lot of things are coming up. Dear friends, on this note, I'll see you all in the afternoon when you see me. Shalom and peace.